Hey guys, welcome back to DadByFire, where I show you how I cook for my family over the fire most nights of the week. Show you some tips and tricks along the way so you can too. Tonight I'm having chicken thighs with green beans. Really simple recipe, guys. I just got the chicken thighs from the grocery store and the green beans from the frozen section. Super easy meal, super quick meal that cooking over the fire makes it taste awesome. As usual, chopping up my wood, make sure the fire gets going while I start seasoning up the meat, change clothes, or do anything else I need to do. Using the oak wood tumbleweed fire starters again to get the fire going. Gets the wood lit up really quick. Get some tinder on there. Go to the side. Get my grate set up, and then after that, gonna go inside. Grab my cast iron skillet. Go ahead and put it on top, and get that thing preheated so it's nice and hot when I'm ready to cook. While the fire burns down and gets ready to cook on, I'm gonna go ahead and season up my chicken. I got these packs of chicken thighs from Costco. What I really love about these is that they're cheap, and I use one side of that for this cook tonight, and the other side of those chicken packs that you see me put away, I use for another cook. I'll try to add a link to the description below. Salt, pepper, garlic, paprika for the chicken thighs, some oil, shake it up. That's it. All right, guys, back outside. I put the green beans in the cast iron skillet, and I put a smaller one on top of it. And the reason I do this is because it's been my experience that if you try to fry up or roast up some vegetables while they're still frozen, you just won't get that nice black char on there. The oil and the water from the frozen veggies don't mix. So a little hack that I do to thaw out the veggies. I'm sure there's a lid that's the size for this. I just didn't have it. I know all the green beans aren't in there, but that's okay. It's getting the job done. And so once those are thawed out all the way, I'll remove that cast iron skillet and continue to show how I cook off the water to make them dry. So when I add the oil, it gets a nice char to them. Well, I'll show you that, guy. I'll show you that here soon. All I'm doing here is I'm taking off that cast iron skillet. You can see the green beans are still frozen, so I'm just moving those around, making sure they're all thawed out evenly, giving them a nice stir. Then I go ahead and pop that skillet back on and keep keep making sure that the green beans thaw out. Okay, those green beans are thawed out, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the cast iron skillet, stir them up a little bit, and then what I'm doing right here is I'm gonna continue to let the water from the frozen green beans that are in there evaporate. So that way that they're nice and dry in there. So when I do put that oil in there, it's gonna get a real nice char on there. I'll show you how I do that here. As those green beans continue to cook down, I'm gonna go ahead and add my chicken thighs on there just to start getting them to cook. I don't wait till my green beans are done all the way, just so that way the green beans are still hot when the chicken thighs come off. It's a little crowded around that area with how many chicken thighs I got, but that's okay. I'm just at this point just waiting for it just to or I'm just letting that get a nice cook on there, get a head start on the cook is all. All right, you guys already know this is the favorite part of my cook where I get to slow down a little bit and then just kind of contemplate my day, think about how my week's going, think about how I wanted to go. That's where I just grab my whiskey, grab my drink, and watch the flames. I'm out here for a reason. Just love being around the fire. Anytime I get to do that, I just like to think about my day. So, encourage you guys to do the same. Slow down a little bit. It doesn't always have to be a rush. Make this fun for you. This part is fun for me, and I think the slowing down and the contemplation part will be fun for you. So, encourage you guys to give it a try. And back to the cook. These green beans are done. I'm gonna go ahead and take them off the grill and go ahead and take them inside. Now that those green beans are off the grill, I'm gonna go ahead and spread my chicken out. And while I do that, go ahead and give them a flip. These chicken thighs don't really need a thermometer, not for me at least. They're pretty thin, so if you want to just check the doneness of them, you can just always get a knife and cut into it. But yeah, now that that skillet's off, I got a lot more real estate to work with this chicken, so I'm gonna go ahead and spread it out and also flip them. Fire dying down, so I'm gonna move that grate out the way, add a couple more logs in there, And then I'm gonna have to raise that grate up because those flames are gonna get higher from these new logs. So I'll have to move the chicken up to get away from the fresh flames. New logs caught fire pretty quick. Had to raise that grate up, giving them all another flip. They're getting real close to being done. It's smelling great. The fat dripping off of those chicken thighs into the coals and the fire. It's done awesome. Love the sizzle. This is where it comes together. The taste test. This is a super easy meal. You're gonna really like it. Your family's gonna like it. You can just pick all this stuff up at the grocery store. I got my stuff at Costco. Cheaper for us with how we buy groceries. Chicken tasted amazing. Had that roast flavor, the seasonings on it. Had the smoke flavor from the smoke coming off the flames. Had a nice char on it. So looked really great. Love the way it tasted. Green beans, really simple, really easy. Remember, guys, put that lid or cast iron skillet over your green beans to help them thaw out quicker. Green beans came out great, nice and charred. Love the flavor on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and comment. And I'll catch you guys next time.